Welcome to this very training. If you're here, you're at the right place at the right time, about to get access to the right information. So grab your writing materials. Let's maximize this moment together. I listened to an interview by Coach Bryant, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is late, but then the man that mentored him, and the man said he was privileged to speak with some group of individuals, and he asked them, if you're here and you're interested in changing your life, hands up. They raised their hand. And he asked again, if you're here, you're interested in changing your life, hands up. Raise your hand. Say, okay. If you're here, you're committed in changing your life, stand up. He stood up. And he said, here's the crux of the matter. You cannot be interested and be committed. You're either interested or you're committed. You can't sit on the fence. You can't have both of them. He said, if you're interested, you only do it when you feel like it. If you're committed, you do it when you feel like it, and when you don't feel like it, you go the extra mile. And that is what made Kobe Bryant the greatest of all time as we have it. And he said he's not here to speak to people that are interested, but people that are committed to ensuring that they leave a mark in whatever they are doing. And having to see or get to hear that drive, it says a lot about such kind of persons. But how we say it, talk is cheap, actions are expensive. So a lot of people can say, I'm committed, I'm committed, I'm committed, I'm interested. So we're going to do a test with this video. Those that are interested, I'll tell you for free, they won't stay to the end of this video. Those that are committed, they will stay to the end of this video. And not just stay to the end of this very training, they would ensure they do the activities. That's just it. If you're not faithful with the little, then how can more be entrusted to you? Welcome to this training. Today we're discussing things greater than cash, wealth currencies, because a lot of people, all they know is cash, money, 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 money. And I was like that too many years ago. The pursuit was just money. That was the only wealth currency that I know. Look, if you have cash, I will see it everywhere, good. But I later realized that there are greater currencies than cash, and cash is like the least of it all. And if all you have is cash, then you are just a poor man. I say, the thing that people are struggling to get, and then they get it, you now say they are poor. But now this mass is not adding up. There's something they are not telling us, and that's true. There's something they're not telling you, which I'm here to tell you a little bit of it. So pay attention. Perhaps we'll get to discuss much of it later on, but stay with me so you get the very best. All right, things greater than cash. That means even if you don't have cash, you can use these things to buy cash and buy other things. Haba. Pay attention. This training would help you a whole lot. All right. Now this training is an extract from listening to men that have used these currencies to build global brands. If you know the likes of Folarisho and Lakija, Pastor Ibukuna Woshika, Dr. Cosmas Maduka, these are men that have used these things greater than cash to build for themselves empires, right? Men like Apostle Joshua Selma, Apostle Roko, influential captains of industries, people that are commanding their industries, authorities as we have it. These are people that they operate not with the least level of the currencies, which is cash. No, 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 no. All right. So, but let's understand the dimension as regards to currency. So, a currency is any medium of value, spiritual or physical, approved by God or man, which is morally acceptable, which is a morally acceptable context to facilitate divine purpose and access spiritual and physical realities. That's currency. So is a medium of exchange, widely accepted, physically, spiritually, is accepted by man, by God, to handle divine purpose and to create both spiritual, or grant access to both spiritual realities and also physical realities. That's currencies. All right. So there are three dimensions, right, to these currencies. They are the physical, natural currencies, right? The ones you can see. And then there are the moral ones and the spiritual ones. You can't see them. And I asked in a training a while back, which are the things that are of great importance? The things you can see or the things you cannot see? And some people say, oh, the things you can see. Some say the things you cannot see. But here's the crux of the matter. The things that are hidden are that which are precious. Classical example, the human body. Your heart is inside. It's hidden. The value cannot be compared to your eyes that can be seen. Because if we take out your eyes, you'll still be alive. We extract your heart, you're gone. Game over. So we're going to touch on a few of them. There are actually 12 currencies pieced together. Natural currencies, 3, moral currencies, 3, spiritual currencies, 6 of them. We're going to touch on them, and this training would help you a whole lot, a whole lot, a whole lot. If you have somebody you love, this is a training you are to share with them and say, this is something you just have to pay attention to. Now, currency number 1 is the one you know, is the one I know, is one everybody in this country knows, is the one everybody is pursuing or trying to ensure that they maximize. Cash, money, 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 money. So what are the ways to generating money? This currency, get a job. Once you have your certificates or you've attained the certification, master's, PhD, all the titles, just go get a job and they'll be paying you the least level. Money, cash, you have cash. And you can use cash to purchase things that you want to purchase, right? The cars, the houses, the lifestyle, the vacations, every single thing. You get it done. Money coming in through your job. Wise investment. So you use your money in the right place at the right time to make the right decision, and the money multiplies. It gives you more cash. So you use cash to make more cash. That's another way to ensure that you have money coming in. Remember, this is the least level of currency. So a lot of people are familiar with this. You can start a business. A business is bringing in little money here, 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 here. You can start a big business bringing in big money here, here. But that's the least level. Cash is still coming in. You can sell something of value. So you have a car, you sell the car, cash will come. You have a land, you sell the land, cash will come. Mm-hmm. You have a gold necklace, you have the earrings, you sell, cash will come. You sell your shoes, cash will come. Right? You can sell something of value to you and cash will come. That's another way to generate income. But here's the truth of the matter. Do not downplay money. Money is very important. Money is very, 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 very important. It is by virtue of the money you got data and you're listening to me. It's by virtue of money you got a notebook, you're writing, your pen, and every single thing. It's by virtue of money you have a house, you're staying, the food you're eating. So money is important. I beg you in the name of God, don't play with money. It's very important too. That's why in the Bible, they had to position money and say, see, you can't serve money, mammon, and then you are serving God. Why? Because money in itself, right, is a big deal. Yeah, yeah. But you need to now master this money. We're going to take our time and do, maybe a training on money and all of that. But I'm just saying, please don't, anybody that is saying money does not matter is because that person is either they are ignorant or something is wrong with their ear. I'm telling you, money is very important. Very, very important. So don't joke with it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't joke with it. No, don't joke with it. Let's move to the second currency. Second currency, gifts and talents, or how we package together and see your abilities. So you might not have money, but because you have a talent, the talent will make people bring their money and give to you. So what people are carrying their money and say, okay, I want to buy a car because your talent is so refined, is so top notch, is put together by virtue of excellence. Somebody will bring a car and say, take and give it to you. There are some athletes by virtue. Okay, I think the female footballers in Nigeria, they won a championship. I don't have the details. I don't watch football. Sorry, have mercy on me. But President Tinubu awarded them some houses, right? Right, because of their talents. So their gift is making room for them, and they might even end up not using those houses and all of that to sell it off. So I just had to bring that to your consciousness. We have musicians who some of them are actually dead, but they are still making money. Why? Because of their gifts and their talent. So ways to maximize this your gift and your talent. This is important because everybody has that unique thing that God has given to them. And say, Ungwanu, take. It makes you different from, see, no human being is the same on earth. There is something you bring to the table. And if you feel there's nothing you bring to the table, it's because you have decided to rip us off of that thing. But there is something you bring to the table. So how do you maximize this gift and talent? Service. You serve. You give it to people for free. Why? Because it's not at the beginning stages, you are not good enough. You are not good enough. Let me tell you for free. When Ronaldo started playing football in his mother's backyard in the field there, nobody was paying him. It was free. You always start by giving free stuff. And in giving that free stuff, you get better to a point where they begin to pay you. So don't say, I have a gift, they should come and pay. Okay, as how now? I can play the keyboard. Nobody is paying me. Okay, see, you have not attained mastery yet. There is a level you play, men will come. But up until that point, keep serving, keep serving, keep serving. So some people will say, if I'm serving, they are using my head. Let them use your head. It's people that have head that they are using. Please write that one down. It's people that have head they are using. Some people don't have head. That's why they are not using their head. So offer your head to be used. Amen. Offer your head to be used. And it gets better. It gets better. Number two, get mentorship. Because whatever path you're aligning towards, there's somebody somewhere that has walked that path before you. Get mentorship. So it will be able to mold you and shape you and guide you. There are certain things you're supposed to do. There are certain things you're not supposed to do. And it will guide you through so you become better. And mentorship is not free. It's not cheap. It will cost you. But it will increase your value. There are some people, the amount they are paid, if we weigh it up, I think they got mentorship, they will not be paid that amount. It's too small, but they are not aware because they lack mentorship. So a mentor opens your eyes to possibilities. You say, I can make some amount of money. Yes, sir. That's why you need mentorship. Be consistent. Once you have identified that gift, that ability, that talent, be consistent at it. Keep developing it. Keep developing. You look at John C. Maxwell. Once you mention John C. Maxwell, what comes to mind is leadership. Why? Because from day one, right from his teens, he separated himself and said, I'm going to go all hard on leadership. So he see that discussing leadership as regards to business, leadership as regards to network marketing, leadership as regards to politics, leadership as regards to family, leadership as regards to parenting, leadership, like consistent. Be consistent. That's the second currency. Your gifts will always make room for you. So while other people are pushing, like I said, money is important. While other people are pushing money, pursue money and still develop your gift. You can be doing two currencies at the same time. There's no problem. There's no problem. But once you have it, you have it. That's the joy of it. Once you have it, you have it. Currency number 3, I need to move fast. Integrity. Dr. Cosmas Medical will say integrity. Integrity is gotten from the root word integer. It means same, one. You don't change. This is a character of God. He has integrity. His word is his word. He cannot lie because he's not man, ladies and gentlemen. You see, integrity is so powerful that it can bring you the same thing that people are using cash to get. Because the Cosmos Maduka said, by virtue of the integrity that he has, his brand has, he operates in zero collateral when it comes to getting loans from the banks or anywhere at all. They know him. They know he will deliver. That if you're asking for collateral, him, Cosmos Maduka, he is collateral. Why? Because of integrity. So how do you procure this currency called integrity? Number one, your word must be your bond. Whether you are young, old, single, married, your word must be your bond. If you say the sun will rise by 9 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, the sun must rise by 9 o'clock, not 9:01. 9 o'clock. If you say the product will be ready by 12 o'clock, it has to be ready by 12 o'clock. The dress will be ready this time. It has to be ready. There's no two ways about it. Your word must be your word. You see why these currencies, they are very powerful, right? But only few people hold them because it takes a man of vision. It takes a man that knows where he's going to harness this currency. You must keep to times and deadlines. Nothing like, oh, what happened is that this thing happened to that person and this happened. No, I love the story Dr. Cosmas will always share. You know, he's a man of integrity, and I think this currency, he's a living embodiment of this currency. We're trying our best to learn from him day by day. He said the Japanese they have a culture where if they tell you that on the 1st of January, this is what is going to happen, it happens that time. Let's say they get a loan from somebody and then they say, I want to pay, you must pay January 1st. Either you pay January 1st or you kill yourself. Is their culture. He referenced a Japanese man that was trading with Nigerians and something happened by virtue of the economy and all of that. The man killed himself, wrote a letter to his clients in different nations, and he killed himself. That I'm sorry, I'm willing to meet up to the time I've given to you, and my word is my bond. Therefore, someone able to meet up, what's the law? Game over. But in Nigeria, somebody will tell you, will I kill myself? Are you not aware that I'm in Lagos? There is traffic, there is this one, there is that one. Da, 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 da. Story. Story. That's why you will never harness this currency. You will never harness it. It takes discipline. It takes grit. It takes sacrifice. Because sometimes you will be at the losing end, but because you know the importance of this currency, you pursue it. You must be transparent in your dealings. If the item is 100,000, it's 100,000. No need to do 110,000. You see, over time you do that, it becomes a habit and it will catch up with you. I can tell you for free, it will always catch up with you. So be transparent in your dealings. A man that is not transparent is always evident. People can see it. Whether you're hiding, people can see it. So you have to be transparent in your dealings. Refuse to be a people pleaser. Yes, so you want to build integrity. You can't please people. If you can do it, say you can do it. If you cannot do it, say you cannot do it. People will respect you more when you say you cannot do it than you claiming to do it and you don't do it. I'll say it again. People will respect you more. You will be able to gather this currency when people can trust that if you say you will get a job done, you will get it done. Than say you will get a job done and there are excuses left, right, and center. Because guess what? Over time in building this integrity, it gives you a good name. And guess what a good name will do for you? It will help you and help your children and help your children's children. How do I know? If my name is Emmanuel Dangote, there are certain things I would never do in this life again because it is a done deal for me already. If my name is Emmanuel Maduka, there are certain things. Why? Because I am leveraging on somebody's investment, integrity, and I am cruising on it. This is the very reason why you see it's a culture in 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 the first world countries where you name your child, you give your child your same name. I know we do it in Nigeria, but not that often. We just do it like, daddy giving to junior and then it ends there. But you would see a generation will stretch. They will say Emmanuel Xavier the first, Emmanuel Xavier the second, Emmanuel Xavier the third, Emmanuel Xavier the fourth, Emmanuel Xavier the fifth. Why are you giving everybody the same name? Why? That name commands power. So we can't lose it. Somebody has invested in that name. It's too heavy. We can't give it to just one generation. No, sir. Let 10 generations enjoy how heavy that name is. It's very important. You see, having a good name, having this integrity is so powerful that people can walk into rooms. And even though they are not qualified to be in that room, because somebody that has this currency is behind them, they will get access the same way somebody that is qualified is supposed to get access. Let's move to the fourth currency, strategic relationships. Strategic relationships. Strategic relationships. My goodness. You see, even if you don't have money, there are some people that you have their money. Hey, I'll say it again. You don't have money, you don't have money. But those people, plus you, equals to money. Strategic relationships. A lot of people, they lack these currencies. Why? Because they don't understand that is a currency. They don't understand. They miss the class. They missed the class. They missed the class. If I knew what I know now, and they were to flip, just it's impossible, right? But we just go back. It's like 20 years ago. Hey, yeah. My goodness. As in, oh God, God have mercy. God have mercy. You see, that's why I said there are certain things that you are getting access to. The best thing you can do is to hand over to those coming before you. And that's why I do this with so much joy, love, right? Because not for the people that would watch per se and just engage with it, but for the individuals that would get it, that would truly get it. And then for the me that would come, my children's children, I say, so there was a formula, there was a pattern. Let me copy and paste. Because if I had somebody hand over these things to me at a tender age, come on now. Come on. Come on, what are we not talking about? All right, let's talk about currency number 4, strategic relationships. It's very important. You see, man has been created to be a relational being. We can't exist in isolation. We can't, right? It is wrong for man to be alone. And God was not talking about husband and wife per se. It is wrong for man to be alone in anything. So how do you procure these relationships? And we've talked about relationships in 2 dimensions. There's relationship that we discuss, that there are people that add value to you. There are people that they multiply your value. There are people that divide the value you have. There are people that take away value from you, right? These strategic relationships are people that add value to you and people that multiply value to you. Not just that, when you zone into those two, you have people that we call destiny helpers. Yeah. Right? To just summarize everything, destiny helpers. We've done a training on quantum leap through men. You can check that out if you haven't. It's going to help you as regards to how to maximize this currency. So how do you procure this currency? Very simple, very straightforward. Develop competence. Be an asset. Don't be a liability. Hey, they don't like me. They don't like me. They don't like it because anytime you come, you are gossiping. You are draining them. No, sir. They like you because when you come, you're bringing ideas, innovation. You, even though you don't have money, the things you bring to the table is bringing them money. So they want you. They want more of you. So don't be a liar. Refuse to be a liability. Even though you don't have money, have something. I beg in the name of God, have skills. Have something. Read. Come, sacrifice your mind. Donate your mind on the table. Let your mind speak for you. I'm saying this because there are some people that they are not qualified. They don't need no. But relationships that they have invested in this relationship. Some of them, maybe all they did was while that person was grinding, they were feeding the person, feeding the person. Now the person has made it. The person can never forget them. When I was down, you were there for me. Right? Find a way to be an asset. Find a way. It's as simple as saying, I believe in you. Like actually believing in the person, not all this scam, I believe in you. No. I see your consistency in what you're doing. I believe in you. It might not be working now, but in no short time, I believe that you're going to break through. The person will never forget it. Maybe a call, maybe a message. The person will never forget it. Don't be a liability in any relationship. People will run away from you. People will run away from you. God help us. Love people genuinely. Don't love them because of what you will get from them. No, sir. Love them in good times and in bad times. It's very, very important. Not because of what you will get. No, people know when you're coming because you're a parasite. And they know when you're expressing true love. They know. So love them genuinely. Love them. Invest in the relationship. Invest. Don't be the person that is always taking, and you're not giving. So be like a reservoir, right? Water flows through you. right? But pardon me, be like a river, not a reservoir. A river, water flows, water flows, water flows. A reservoir, you are just collecting and you're not giving. And that is why a reservoir is stinking, is smelling, things that are there are just dead things, right? So it's very important because you know that if you invest in this relationship, it will benefit you and the other person. So it's a plus plus for us. Domination where it's a plus for you and a minus for them. No, that's an error, a serious error. So show loyalty as well. To build strategic relationship, show loyalty. Show loyalty. An extension of loyalty is absolute secrecy, that they can trust you with certain information. And not before they leave the room, they will hear that, oh, John said this, Nkechi said this, Binta said this about you, this person said this. No. Mm-mm. They must be able, they must be able to trust that you can handle it. If this is the only currency you have, this is the only currency you have, you are rich. If you're able to master this currency perfectly well, you are rich. You're rich. Why I like this currency is you don't see the reward immediately. You will see it immediately. If you see it immediately, right? Then a lot of people they will be cheating their way, right? They will cheat their way to get this currency. This currency takes time. But once you have purchased this currency, ladies and gentlemen, it don't day. It don't the only thing that can take it away from you, maybe disloyalty, rebellion, right? Greed, envy, all those other autoimmune diseases we talked about a while back. But I'm saying if you have it, you have it. I'm just showing you that they are greater currencies than money. So while you are trying to procure money, intentionally use one hand and say relationship, ngwano, come. Use one hand and say integrity, ngwano, come. Use the other hand and say gift and abilities, come. And you position all of them together, rock solid. Nothing will stop you. Nothing will stop you. If all you have is money, cash, you're operating at the least level. And that's why, Apostle Jasema will say, if all you have is money, then you're poor. If all you have money, you're a poor man. You're a poor man. You're just using the money as a disguise, but you're a poor man because you're operating at the least level. And the danger is if the money is taken away, that's when it's revealed to the world that you're actually a poor man. A poor man. There are some people, money is taken away from them, relationship will cover them. As the money is going to expose their nakedness, relationship will cover. Relationship is going away, integrity will cover. Integrity is going away. Hey God, their gift will cover. They can never be found wanting. Why? Because they have these currencies. They have these currencies put together, right? Pieced together. Now, using the four currencies, do an audit on the ones you have and the ones you do not have yet and start building on it. Like I said, there are actually 12 currencies. Time will fail me. When it comes to spiritual currencies, prayer is a spiritual currency, faith is a spiritual currency, love is a spiritual currency, instructions, spiritual currencies. Okay, I'm trying to just get everything off my head, but you have more than enough. You have more than enough. What can you do with the three new currencies you have identified? What will you do with them? That's the ultimate question. If the 12 is given to you and you cannot start building on one, then it's a waste of time. So let's see what you can do with four currencies as you advance in family, in business, in relationship, in whatever you're doing too. I'm sure you learned something today. If you did, please share in the comment section. If you're new here, welcome to the family. We love you. God bless you. See you same time next week. Have an amazing evening.